I'm officially not sick. That means I could start doing this shit again. Pop the Balloon season 4 reunion. I'm gonna try a new thing. I'm gonna try to be nice. Yeah, let's try to be nice.
You guys were all over. But of course, before we get into this reunion, let's have a couple.
Practicing kindness. No matter what they say, I'm gonna try to find something good about it.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with the season 4 reunion. All right, so season 4 was a crazy season. We had lots of memorable moments, a lot of great discussions. It was all over TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anything, you name it. You guys were all over. But of course, before we get into this reunion, let's have a couple of words from our very own producer, my husband, BM.
Oh, buddy, cook his own loxo.
Reunion. Yes, first things first, I want to give thank you to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, every time. I want to say thank you to my wife for being absolutely amazing, as she always is. She is absolutely outstanding. Let's give a round of applause for her, please. Everyone. Yeah. I need louder than that. What's going on? All right, I also want to say a big thank you to everyone that watches the show, of course, everyone that supports, and I want to say thank you to everyone that comes on the show as well. So this is the 4th season, and it's been absolutely breathtaking. We have seen so many things happen throughout the season, and we have been consistent 4 seasons running now, so I want to give a big thank you to my whole team that's here today as well. So let's have a round of applause to my whole team. Yeah, so let's get straight to it.
All right, well, as you said, let's go ahead and take a look at the season 4 recap. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
Oh, Lord. I remember that.
30K on my mouth.
Hey.
Pause. You can't just say that to anybody, bro.
It's a house.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
Oh, yeah, braids.
Is that a private jet that you're in?
Yeah. You might need just like a social worker or something. I'm a little too. Maybe I don't know too much.
I might need what?
Maybe like a cubicle worker or something.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Lord. Deep bad voice.
This is great. This is 2 million first week. Week 1, 2 million.
All right, so as you guys saw, that was just a little short recap of the season 4 reunion. So it was a great season, as we saw. But to go ahead and kick off this reunion, let's have a look at this clip where wigs were the talk of the episode.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
I feel you on the wig thing, but kind of like let women have women's business. Like let girls be girls. I hear you, but I don't feel you. I just thought it was like a little petty.
All right, so Alicia, off of that comment that you're saying, are you saying that men shouldn't comment or say anything about women's beauty or like anything involving women's beauty at all?
I would really love to see a man lay a lace front. And then you can comment, right? A lot goes into beauty, to put yourself together, to put your outfit on. So for me, yes, I think men should stay out of women's business. So when it comes to beauty, I understand.
We go through a lot too. Like, y'all ever go to the barbershop and get a messed up lineup? Like, y'all, what?
Understand what he was saying, but I don't really feel him because, like somebody said on the episode, nobody had a bad wig. So you kind of didn't need to say that. It was just extra. It was unnecessary commentary, I feel like.
I think you just
Okay,
defensive.
so fellas,
You
do
hella
you think
defensive.
you should be allowed to comment on a woman's beauty or anything you see on her that you may like or don't like?
Well, I don't know about the commenting on the wig part. I think he was really just trying to be funny for real. Okay. But like we were just talking about earlier, you bogus if you come on the show and you ain't together. Like come on now. You in front of millions of people. You better come right.
Oh, God.
Okay, my question is like, and this is for the men. How can you tell a good wig from a bad wig? Like,
That shit
what
slanted.
exactly do you see that oh, this is a bad wig? Cause women, we can tell. Cause we're women, we put it on. But what do you guys see? How do you know?
If we can see the front, like the little lace bullshit, bro, it's a bad wig. Like, that's just it.
I can't tell all the way, but I know if I see a little fro, you got the little, you know, you got to look like your head bigger than what your head really is.
That part. Mm-hmm.
You got a bad wig. Come on now.
Also, I think that men are a lot more observant than women like to give men credit for. Like, I see a lot of men come on the show, they say you got too much makeup on.
Okay.
Or they say, you know, I just don't like your heels. And a lot of women may think men don't pay attention to stuff like that, right? A lot of women may think, oh, he's not paying attention to my heels, he don't like it. But yeah, we do. We look at your heels, look at your makeup, look at your lipstick, look at everything. So, you know, I think a woman shouldn't totally change herself for a man's opinion, but I think a woman should be open to the considerations of a man, and vice versa. I think men should be open to the considerations of a woman.
Speaking of heels, though, I really feel like y'all not wearing heels. Y'all don't know how it is to walk in heels. I would like to see y'all walk in heels. And I was standing in a line for a long time, so I wanted to wear comfortable heels. But, you know, people want to pop off of comfortable heels. It's crazy.
I don't know, like if a guy's like into fashion or he's stylish or I don't know, whatever the case may be, maybe he just likes to see his woman in a special type of heel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you're attracted to him, I think you should kind of be open to what he has to say about your heels.
These are the same girls that popped off of shoes. Like, I don't want to hear it.
I agree. If you're a heterosexual woman who's attracted to men, then you should be open to what men have to say about your appearance. Like, not just any guy, like
That
a guy
part.
that you're probably interested in. Like, if I liked you, James,
That
and you're
part.
like, you know, I don't like that dress, maybe, and you, like, I would be open to hearing you out because you're somebody I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean, people when my episode dropped, people were girls were in my inbox and like specifically saying I don't like your posture or you
Wow.
need to sit up straight or whatever. And I take that. I'm reading it. I'm not. My feelings are not getting hurt. I'm like, you know what? When I go back on the show, I'm gonna sit up straight. So I mean, I don't think every situation has to be responded to with anger or he's hating on me or he's being sassy or whatever the case may be. You know, some people you need to actually take their opinion
When
into
it
consideration.
when it comes to wigs, I think that there is wigs and then there's wigs. So when you date a high value man who knows the quality of wigs, you're not gonna wear a cheap wig because I can tell that this wig is a cheap wig. If you get it from China, from Temu, from Alibaba, AliExpress, that's a cheap wig. If you spend a couple of $100s on your wig, it is gonna be a decent wig, and we can tell the texture, we can tell the quality. If you're laying on my chest, I don't want it to feel like a grass brushing on my chest. It gotta be soft, it gotta be pliable, it gotta be high quality.
I want it to feel real.
All
Gotta
right,
feel
so
real.
to go ahead and move on to our next topic. So, James, on your episode, some of the ladies' deal breakers was the fact that you're like so soft spoken. So let's check out, you know, what some of them had to say about that.
Originally, it was because you were so soft-spoken. Like, you're so sweet. I'm a native New Yorker, and we're very loud. So I want to make sure that you're very, you Philly quate.
After hearing your voice for a while, the kind of like she mentioned, the soft-spokenness just wasn't attractive to me.
I don't know exactly what you mean by that. You know, as far as like you want someone to speak louder or voice be deeper or.
I don't even know how I would describe it. I was almost.
Because it could be changed, you know.
You can always change it in another way. So.
It went crazy. Her voice changes.
Okay. So, James, has that ever came up in the past, like your dating life, like you being soft-spoken? Has that ever been something that people commented on?
I mean, I've definitely heard it before, not
Okay.
not in terms of dating, but just in general life, like you're soft-spoken. But I mean, since this episode has dropped, I've gotten literally thousands of their DMs.
Uh-oh.
So I mean, people obviously like this soft-spokenness. I think it's just for a special type.
Okay.
You know,
It's
of
going
individual.
down in the DMs.
Everybody may not be attracted to it, but you know, definitely it's an attractiveness towards certain people.
Okay. And then when you were about to walk off on the stage there, you told Waverly, "Hey, Waverly, if you don't find a match by the end of this episode, hit me back up." Once you got a chance to watch the episode or whatever you may have seen, do you still feel that way? You still trying to hit her up?
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I feel like, you know, when you're walking out on that stage, you don't know what happened before you walked out.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You don't know what was said. You don't know, what a person's deal breakers were before you walked out. So I don't know. I was attracted to Waverly when I actually when I actually stepped out onto the stage. You know, what she was wearing, and you know, just she just looked very attractive to me. Somebody that I would like to get to know outside the show. After watching the full episode, you know, I did see like, I mean, I think we all like kind of saw some things. I was like, you know, maybe she's a little bit too holy.
Okay.
Even for me, you know, and I go to church and stuff as well, but you know, I think there's a certain thing that's maybe like too holy. Like, I think it was a guy that she popped on because he didn't read his Bible every morning, or there was a guy that she popped on because he was a little bit hesitant about practicing celibacy, and I don't know, one guy didn't have a perfect hairline. I don't know, it was just a lot. It was a lot going on in the episode. So, you know, I think we'd be better off as just kind of friends.
Okay, understandable. And then just to kind of take it back to the whole soft-spokenness thing, is that a deal breaker for any of you ladies on here? A man being soft-spoken?
I like a man who can command the room, and I feel like as a boisterous woman, maybe just different strokes for different folks.
Okay.
But I'm boisterous, I'm loud, I take up space, so I want my man to do the same thing.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a bad thing, but I feel like I would overtalk you and like run over you in that way.
Okay.
I feel like she just never been with somebody who was very commanding. Like, not commanding, but like, you know, their presence has like, how should you put it? Like, if you watch One Piece, they hockey, you know? Yeah, your talk has power. Like, that's all you want. You can be soft-spoken and have power with your words. Because you know what you're capable of type thing. You know you can make something shake at any moment.
I think something important to highlight too is the hypocrisy of the internet, because everyone gave Waverly and the other girls a very hard time for what they said about James, and Uche, this gorgeous girl back here, walked out. Her voice had a little bass in it, and everybody popped, and the internet thought that was okay because her voice was deep. Uche, talk about it, girl.
No, we gonna come back to Uche. Don't worry. I think Jordan had a comment to say. Go ahead, Jordan.
I like a soft-spoken man because I feel like I'm loud. So like, if my man talking to me, he all quiet and stuff.
Ain't she the one with 3 kids?
You know, like you so sweet, you know, and then we gonna like feed off each other energy.
I'm pretty sure she got 3 kids. I'm pretty sure they both got 3 kids.
So like, yeah.
Hold on.
Also, I just want to say that, you know, it's situational. You know, I didn't feel like coming onto a stage with a group of women, 6, 7 women, that I need to come out. Hey, how y'all doing? You know, my name is Jen. You know, I'm just talking to you.
Hey.
I'm just literally involved and just getting to know you, having a simple conversation with you. You know, just kind of just getting to know you on a personal level. So I feel like I do know how to raise my voice. You know, I do know how to be, Elisa said, take control of the room. I know how to do all of that, but just not, I don't feel like you have to be like that 24/7.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Facts.
And then Dr. Dust, you had a comment as well?
I was gonna say something to my brother James. You know, I watched your episode. I was proud of you. You are a man, and you have a way that you carry yourself, and that's who you are. I don't want you to change that for anyone else.
Facts.
Whether it's for a lady or for a man, do not change who you are, brother. You know, you speak the way you speak, you carry yourself the way you carry it, and there's gonna be a lady that enjoys and likes the way you speak.
Facts.
And do not change that for anyone else. Not for a partner that does not value you. You know, so keep it up, keep who you are, and let's move on.
Thank you.
You got it.
I also just want to say that, you know, when I changed my voice, I saw a lot of comments saying, "Oh, why would you do that? Why, you know?" That was just purely a joke, right? I literally would never change my voice for anyone. I would never deepen my voice in any situation, you know, just to attract someone.
Okay, nice. Well, let's go ahead and play our next clip of one of the most talked about women from this season. Wonder who that is.
Chris, 28, and I ain't gonna lie, your voice deeper than mine. So I can't even do it.
I was expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, y'all can handle it. It's
you
okay.
Get that about your voice?
I get that a lot. Some like it and some don't. It's part of me. If y'all can't handle it, then you can't handle me.
Can't.
Yeah, that's okay.
At least you own up to it, bro.
I know you said on there it's happened to you before in the past. People have mentioned, you know, your voice, all of that. But is that the reaction you were expecting when you came out there?
Okay, to be honest, before coming on the show, you know, I spoke to like a couple of close friends of mine. They were like, I know you're not, I'm not worried about my appearance.
You know, she should have chose that dress to go on the show. She would have left with a match, I guarantee you, deep voice or not.
Like, I'm confident in that. I know I look good. But I definitely knew like my voice was gonna be a factor, you know? So coming on there, I didn't expect the sudden pop from everybody. When it happened, I was like, wait, is there something on my face? Like, I was like, wait, okay, it's definitely my voice. But yeah, no, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
It was definitely a shock.
I see. Okay. So how has it been for you now since, you know, the show has aired?
This man have a Versace robe on?
Very overwhelming.
Okay.
A lot of attention. A lot of comments, some interesting, some actually very sweet, you know.
Okay.
I had a lot of people in my DMs just telling me about my voice. You know, they love it. Some people inviting me to have podcasts or sing or whatever. Yeah, so, and then I saw some interesting comments that I was like, y'all are mean.
Oh.
But no, none of it like really affected me. It was actually more entertaining than actually disturbing. But yeah.
Okay, nice. And then Chris, on that clip we saw you said, "Yeah, I can't handle it." What did you mean when you were speaking of that?
Just like she said, some people can't handle it, some people can't. I can't. Like I said, keep it in mind. I can't do it.
Okay.
And it's nothing against her. That she's beautiful. She
Yeah.
looked good. But it was just the voice. That's the only thing that I was just like, hold on, what?
Okay. But what is it? It's just a little bit deeper, but she still sounds like well, to me, I don't know what.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I saw some of the comments that you probably talking about, and I was like, nah, don't do that. We're not gonna play that. Like, this is definitely a woman.
Yes.
Like, that was never a thought in my mind. Like, this is a man. Nah, it was
Cap.
never a thought in my mind. Like, I knew I was a woman, but I was just like, your voice is deeper than mine.
Okay.
Sexy. Sexy. I don't. I have nothing to say.
I'm good over here.
No, honestly, because you know, my question, I'm just confused. Like, in the sense of like, okay, I feel like for the other men, and they're not here to like defend themselves or whatever, but like for him, he could say he couldn't handle it, and that's fine. But for the other guys that were on my episode, I'm like, y'all didn't even like ask me any questions. Like, you know, like, what do I do for fun or whatever? None of that. It was just, oh, your voice out. Like, and to me, it doesn't even sound that deep. I mean, to each their own, right? To each their own. It's like, okay. But yeah.
Okay. So for the men on the stage, what do you guys think of Uche's voice?
Hey,
interesting. I want to hear this.
Honestly, for Uche,
So
when
good.
I watched that episode, if I was on that episode, I would have popped my balloon. But talking to Uche is a sweet lady. The voice is not as deep. We can compare this voice. I don't know if it's the microphone or is there something going on, but Uche doesn't sound the way in real life. She doesn't sound the way she sound on that episode.
Oh.
The voice is not that deep. She's a sweet person.
Hey!
Go ahead.
Hey, nah, he didn't want to say nothing the entire time, but he's like, Cap. Like, what?
Go ahead.
Nah, it's deep. I mean, what you want me to do?
It's deep, period. Like, it's deep. It's like Arlette said, it's deep, but I sound feminine.
Yeah,
like,
you still sound like
know
a
what
woman,
I mean?
definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
But
like,
is it
it's
like
like
a
strong.
cultural
It's real
thing?
strong.
Come again?
It's real strong.
Do you smoke?
I do not. I do not smoke.
Okay, well, I agree with Des Factors over there. I feel like when you came on the show, I felt like it was an extremely deep voice. But
Extremely is crazy.
I talked to you today.
Extremely is crazy.
Well, it was deep. But when I talked to you today, just like Dr. Des, you know, I feel like it's not as deep in person. And I feel like I agree with Arlette, it is a feminine voice. It's deeper, like maybe like Jasmine Sullivan or Toni Braxton, but it's still
that's a stretch.
feminine voice.
Okay.
It's not something I think you need to pop of a balloon over, but.
I mean, you can't even say that though, because it's the first reaction that you get. Somebody walking out, like, okay, she look decent. And then she talk. And he's like, oh, no, hell no. Like, that's just the first reaction. Like,
You know, honestly, I sat down to think about it. I was like, okay, if the roles were reversed, like I'm on the lineup and a man walks out and he has a really
high-pitched voice. You're popping.
Hesitant, you know. I'm a black.
You're not hesitant. You're popping. Like, let's keep it a beat. Hey, I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be like find the positives in it, but you got to be real. A dude pop up, massive. Let's say I pop up and I got a squeaky voice, bro. They're popping me, bro. Like, let's be real. Let girls be girls. And let guys be guys.
I understood that point of view, which is why I wasn't offended at all. Like I was
you
not.
took it very well.
Yeah, I was not upset. I expected it coming, like so I wasn't upset. I got that point of view.
Okay, let's hear from Jordan.
I'm all the way off topic, but I just wanted to ask this question. They calling you Dr. Dez. You a doctor? You a real doctor?
What does doctor mean to you?
Are you a real doctor? Like,
wait.
Doctorate degree.
I thought he was about to say he didn't have one. I could have sworn, like, bro, he's about to say he's not a doctor, bro.
I never calling you that. I'm like, why are they?
That's my name.
Dr. Dez?
It is my name and my title. He earned that.
Don't worry. We'll get back. We'll get to him.
I want to say something about this beautiful lady right here.
He trying to mac. He trying to leave with something.
Slow down.
He trying to leave with something.
She's a female.
Yeah.
Not only a female, a feminine female, born female.
Yeah, bro.
So,
We got it.
Hey, bro, we get it.
She is, believe it or not, Uche, you did not get the respect that you deserve on your lineup when you work on that show. Wow. I want to tell you that you deserve to at least have a chance to express yourself when you walk in there.
I agree.
Yeah, so on behalf of the man, I want to apologize on behalf of the man that popped
trying to get
for
some.
not giving you
Don't
a
apologize
chance.
for me, gang.
He said, yo, watch your mouth. Oh, Lord. He said, watch your mouth.
So let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. The ladies
Hold
in
on,
episode
what you
35 were harshly criticized in the comments. Let's take a look at some of their moments.
And I don't like joggers.
I end up popping my balloon because I'm just not like sexually attracted.
You're handsome. I just don't think that you're like I don't think we would align.
I end up popping my balloon because I have a thing with like light skin.
I feel like you could have just did more on the outfit. Like it's just like straightforward.
You're a handsome man. You're well put together. Your head is on straight. But I just don't think that we would connect if we were to go further.
Okay.
Just a nose ring. I don't like the ring on men.
For sure.
It was just more so for me. It was kind of like the accessories, and then it was the bald head on top of it.
For
I was
sure.
just like, it was just too much.
You are a very handsome man. You're not ugly at all. I would say I pop my balloon because just the way you speak.
And then all the like cuts and all that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like this big one. Nah. That's big.
That big.
All right, so ladies, the comments on your episode, they called you guys picky, immature, childish, confused, all of that stuff. Like, how do you guys feel about what people were saying?
I mean, for me, it's like, right, I'm dating to marry.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's something that I'm not like physically attracted to, or I'm not connecting to like intellectually, I'm not intellect, but I'm just saying, like, if there's something like that, like, I'm going to pop because I don't want that to be an issue right off the bat. Okay. If we're already starting off like that. So, I mean, people can call it picky, people can call it, being choosy. And I'm choosing someone I want to be with for the rest of my life. I came on the show for love. So I wanted to make sure I was intentional with who I chose.
Okay.
I agree with her. Like, if we out in the real world, the first thing I look at is your physical appearance. So like I came onto this show doing the same thing I do out, in the real world. Like if I'm not physically attracted to you, then I'm a pop, And then like say I am physically attracted to somebody. Once we get past that and I know I'm physically attracted to you, then I'll go like deeper. Okay, now I want to figure out how you are emotionally and mentally and spiritually, and I want to know you like in and out. But if initially I'm not physically attracted, we ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Tiana?
I feel like it was a lot of judgment, a lot of initial judgment based off of like us popping. So like they expected us to, I know like a lot of people like want us to match, but we had a handful of guys and they might have not been our type, or there was something that we didn't like about them, so
She
we
is
popped,
zooted.
and like people like gave us backlash just for popping for whatever reason, like we said. But it's like, you know,
I'm not tripping, right? Her eyes are red as hell. Like, bro, she's zooted.
or we may not just like that thing about
She
that
on
person.
something.
Like, it's a handful of guys. Maybe we like it about some, like maybe we might like something about somebody else, but it's like, yeah, I just feel like we got a lot of backlash, like initial backlash off of us popping. Like a lot of people said we were hopping on a bandwagon because somebody might have popped and I might have popped right after that person. And they were like, oh, you're following that person. But it's like, that's not what it is. I'm just not going to match with someone if I'm not interested in them. So it's like, I popped. They want us to match with somebody that we're not interested in. It was just like wrong timing, I feel like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna, now that I'm here, I'm just gonna say this. I understand that coming on this show, you just go based off of like physical appearance, what you're seeing. I'm just gonna say, to me personally, and this is not to come for any of y'all here, but I just feel like popping on someone for like what they are wearing is so crazy to me. And I say it's crazy because they can like change what they're wearing. I mean, granted, what they put on to come initially might have been terrible, but there's more to that person. Like, you know? So I'm not trying to come for y'all, but like, if there were other things that they said that you were like, I'm feeling this, but your pants are too tight and you're popping because their pants are too tight, they're not always gonna have tight pants on. So it gets me like thinking like, are y'all like here because you're interested in actually finding love, or you just nitpicking?
But I disagree.
I disagree too.
I disagree.
I feel like if you decide to put on a whack fit
Hold
to
on,
come
guys.
here,
Let's hear from Ozzy VS. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I feel like if you decide to put on a whack fit for national TV, you're gonna put on a whack fit when we just going anywhere.
Yes.
Like, so
That's facts.
yeah, dressing really means something, you know? Yeah.
And it's an initial attraction. When I first see my man, I'm trying to be like, oh, he looks so sexy, he looks so fine. And so many people said that about me as well. Like, he could change his outfit. I'm not his stylist. This is my first impression of this man. I want to look at him and be like, damn, Zaddy. Like,
Nah, that's facts. If you come into an auction, if you are at an auction, right, you don't want a car to pull up that's not washed. Let's keep it a bean. You ain't buying that. That shit look dirty as hell. So I understand the logic. I definitely understand the logic. But like little things, like when you find little things out of the outfit to pick, that's when it's a problem. But when it's the whole outfit, like, is a problem, alright, understandable.
you know what I'm saying? I want to look and be like, he looks so good. And I know looks aren't everything, but like we're saying, and it's initial attraction when we're coming on the show. I want to know that you put it on.
If I'm really sitting here trying to match with somebody, like I said, like I gotta feel you on all aspects, and I was feeling one, but like other than that, it wasn't there.
And I don't know if y'all heard this old saying, believe somebody when they show you who they are the first time. If you show me you can't get right the first time, I'm gonna believe that's just you. Because I'm not finna just tell you what to dress, because especially from a man's perspective, women, they don't like being told what to put on, how to wear, what to dress. Like, so I'm not finna get into that with you.
Depends.
If you can't dress, you can't dress.
Facts.
And I ain't finna be the one to come save you.
Facts.
I don't know.
So
If we're all
you can put
dating
it-
to marry, I feel like we all should be open to dating someone who's probably not our exact type, right? Because all of us here have a type, right? All of our exes are probably our type. Yeah, look where we are.
Yes, he said it. I didn't have to say it. I've been trying to be nice this entire time, but these people are saying it.
Look where y'all at.
All right. Well,
Look at where y'all at. Y'all is hitting 40, still looking for love. Like, and y'all still worried about, like, bro, something's in the mental, bro. You gotta switch your mental up before you keep moving. Like, if you are still single and you're still looking for love, bro, the problem at this point is not the people you chose. Well, it is the people you chose, but it's not them. It's you. It's because you keep choosing them.
move on to our next topic then. So, in this next clip, it's of a contestant who claims that he is a high value man. Let's take a look at this person. Your name and age?
Desmond. My friends call me Dr. Des, founder CEO of Platinum Care Health Solutions, 37 years old.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do have some criterias. As a high value man, I value the simple ABCs. I call them the Des factor. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and the C is for character. She didn't pass my appearance test.
Damn.
In what way?
So with the appearance, I look at the front, the back. She got the front. I cannot appreciate the back for now, and I also feel the aroma. The aroma is not there. So appearance test 1 over 3.
What the fuck you mean by that, bro?
There's certain specifications.
What the fuck you mean by
I'm looking
that?
for. The thickness has to be at a specific location. So that's what I'm looking for.
All right,
Say the
Dr.
chick
Des.
stink.
So, how's the Des factor going for you since the show? How's the hunting going?
Not good. You here?
The hunting is going. The Des factor is working.
Cap.
And
if it was working, you would not be here.
everybody has a Des factor. Everybody has a preference. Everybody has a criteria.
Okay.
I, for one, happen to believe that women are supposed to be feminine. By feminine, I mean there's certain features that you were blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I look at the front, like I said on the video, and I look at the back. That's physical appearance. I know I talked about the ABCs. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and C for character. If you pass the appearance test, we will talk about the brains, which is the intellect. Education, formal and informal. And character, that's a classified criteria that we have to talk one-on-one for me to ascertain what the character is. So, the Des factor is working. I haven't found the one yet,
We
but
can
I
see.
am working on it.
Okay. So to open it up to everyone, what did you guys think of Dr. Dez's appearance on the show?
Ooh. I will say this, I love that you got a lineup. I think the hair is an improvement and it looks excellent. I did not like the hair on the show, but it looks way better now.
I
I
agree.
mean that in such a positive way.
I agree.
That wasn't a backhanded compliment. I like the way that you improved the hair, the appearance. You got the A, baby.
And when I say appearance, I don't mean just like physical appearance.
Yeah.
I mean just him overall on the show, how he behaved, the things he said.
I mean, I get what you're saying. That's for everybody, for real. Like appearance, brains, character. Like that goes on. Like that's unspoken. Like what's understood don't need to be said. But I feel like it's the way you said it and the way like you carried yourself when you said it. It's like what the girls be saying is giving. You think that you better than everybody.
It gave sassy.
A little
I'ma
sa- that's a little
I
sassy to
actually gave
say.
sassy because the reason why I say it gave sassy because you could have said those things, but I don't think like the Des factor, like how you're characterizing it, it just seems like it's a little like 1, 2, 3, and it's like, why can't you just explain what you're
It
saying?
is 1, 2,
You know?
3 because 1, 2, 3 is easy as ABCs. We have to break things down. We're in the United States of America, right?
Yes.
We have to deconstruct a lot of things that have been constructed. People come to this country, we don't know where people are coming from. I'm an African first. And when I share what I'm looking for in a partner, that is my preference. Women come on this show every time. They'll say they want a 6 foot tall guy making 6 figures with 6 inches. Nobody judge them for that. When I come in here,
Upper
and I
1%,
talk
baby.
about the Des factor.
6 inches, that's it.
It's crazy. Hey. I wasn't gonna say it, but that's a good. Hey, if a girl says all they need is 6 inches, hey, bro, I'm jacking it. I'll be like, hey, like shit, I'm ready to give it be above average for once.
Guy have the guts to say what they want in a lady, it becomes a problem. Why is that? Men has to stand up. Men have to speak their mind. Men have to be men. We have to be able to express ourselves, our true self, and honestly.
But maybe the oversimplifying comes across as a little like talking down. And like you said, you're maybe just trying to explain it to everybody, but maybe it's not coming across correctly.
Right.
Because it is coming across a little like
the delivery.
Shitty.
You ain't looking for a girl like you.
All right, well, let's go ahead and
didn't
wrap
say
up this
anything.
segment then. you want to
No,
say
I
one
was
last
just-
comment from Uche, and then we'll
sorry.
go.
You looking for
I was
Uche?
just saying personally, I didn't see anything wrong with his choice of like
Jacking him.
elimination. I didn't say anything wrong. Like you guys said, his delivery could have been better.
Yeah.
I agree, but his criterias, I believe, are standard.
It's valid.
Yeah, but it's just my little 2 cents.
Perfect.
They
Thank you.
trying to leave for a match.
All right, so let's take a look at Shalane's journey on episode 37.
She's scared.
You said that you want somebody that values a relationship with God and that like goes to church. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I grew up religious, but I don't
Embarrassed.
practice a religion right now. I will say that one of my downfalls is that I don't really cook.
crazy.
Yeah, so I kind of like low maintenance meals. So
okay.
like the eggs, the salmon, the salads, the fruits.
Just on rotation.
Things that are not like super hard to cook. I'm not the best cook. I hate cooking. It hates me. Whatever.
hate it?
It hates me back, so we're even. He's scratching his chest.
He like, yo, I try to be here. That man's like that.
So, Shalane, as we saw on your episode, anytime, God or relationship with God, anything like that was brought up, like you would pop immediately. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, I think first off, my biggest issue is that I never said I don't believe in God. I think the minute I said I'm not religious, people equated that with like, oh, she doesn't believe in God and she's like a devil worshiper, which is not the case. Like I said, I grew up religious. I question a lot of things pertaining to Christianity and the Black community, like the genesis of how it was introduced to us. We learned about Christianity from like our enslavers, or colonizers. So initially, I already have a problem with that. But it's not that I don't believe in God. I'm agnostic. I don't have proof that God exists. I don't have proof that He doesn't. I just exist, and I'm just like whatever. I'm not against people believing in God or having whatever religion they want. But when you say you're a Christian, from the doctrine that I know, I'm thinking, okay, you don't want to be unequally yoked with anybody, so that's why I eliminate myself. I would date a Christian as long as you're not imposing your beliefs on me. I believe everybody's journey is different, and everybody should have that free will to seek out whatever spiritual path that they want, But for me, organized religion is just not it. That's just not for me.
I like that she said that though, because I feel like a lot of people get on the show and they're like, oh yeah, I believe in God, and oh yeah, and then they find out like afterwards that they're not really going to church, they're not really, like into God as that they said. So I like how that she was real about like, hey, this is how like I am as a person, and if you're really super religious and I'm not, we probably won't work out.
We won't
so
align.
I just like that she was like honest, because I feel like there's some people that come out there that's like, oh, I'm super religious, and then they're like, are you? And that might be my deal breaker, and they're like, oh, I just don't want to say like I'm not, and then not match. So I just really commend her for being honest and being true to herself.
Being religious and saying you're Christian is the norm within the Black community, so it would be easy for me to come out and pretend to be something I'm not, but I'm not in the business of like deceiving people. I'm honest. I'm very much like what you see is what you get.
It was at least 3 guys though that from our episode that you popped on, or I think they popped on you, where it was all about religion. So I just kind of want to know, how does that affect your dating life? When you say up front, I don't do this, I don't worship, I don't go to church, and how do guys in real life respond to that?
So the way I've approached dating is that I date outside of my race a lot. I date outside of my race a lot.
Problem number 1.
What you mean problem number? How's that a problem? No, because I feel like Black.
Well, say it. Come on, say it.
I feel
It's a safe space.
Is it though, girl?
It's not safe. You get in comments.
Black people are very boxed in. Like the
YouTube is not a safe space, baby. I'm sorry to tell you.
norm within Black societies, anybody within the Black diaspora, Caribbean, African American, like you're Christian, that's how you were raised, and it's this big deal. Like I date outside of my race a lot where religion doesn't even come up. It's not even a thing. It's not even brought up,
How's that working out for you though?
How is it working?
Dr. Daz?
Sir, we are on the same show.
Hey! I'm happy I'm not the one saying it.
No, because I'm over here with him ABCs and you're still single.
She heard.
Between me and you.
Let me hear the difference.
What's the difference? The difference is clear.
Oh, go ahead.
When it comes to options, I have a plethora.
You don't think I have a plethora of options?
There is a plethora.
Bloody hell, this man, yo. Look at me. You think I don't have options?
No, I'm talking for myself. Okay. There's a plethora. This is the thing when it comes to religiosity, okay? I talked about the death factor with ABCs. You have a death factor, but you don't accept it. Your death factor, one of your criteria is a religiosity, okay?
It is not, though. No, it's not. I will date someone who's Christian. What I'm saying is, if you are a Christian, you're following the principles of the Bible, you're abiding by the doctrine that you study, then you don't want to be unequally yoked, right? And as someone who's not a Christian, you shouldn't be with me then if you're a sturdy Christian, strong in your faith, walking the straight and narrow path. So I take myself from it because I'm like, oh, you're Christian. You don't want nothing to do with me based on your own doctrine. I will date a Christian, though. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you can date a Christian as long as they don't try to.
Don't impose your
Right.
beliefs on me. Everybody's path is their own.
But here's the
I
thing,
don't
though.
see life through the
Uh-uh.
lens of Christianity. I see through the lens of humanity.
Gotcha.
She ready to fight.
Here's the thing.
She ready to
Why
fight.
would you pop? If you say you would date a Christian, when somebody mentioned the fact that they are God-fearing or they are Christian, why would you pop on that
Because
mention?
I was making an assumption based on the doctrine of Christianity. You guys cannot be unequally
So you
yoked.
were-
But, and also, you usually pop when they say they want a woman of,
Of God, exactly. And
that's when
not
she would
me.
pop. Not because
Exactly.
they said they're Christian.
They want a woman of God.
Okay. All right. And then also, you also mentioned cooking.
Oh, God. Okay, that is so... I feel like that is so... I said I cook stuff. I said I make salads, fruit, and all that.
You can't cook no salad.
I'm like eating. Listen, I'm glad I can cook, and I was telling the girls earlier, my back would probably be really big. I don't want to be big backed. I'm glad I cannot cook. I eat a lot of salads. The body, it shows. Plenty of men can cook. Plenty of men can cook. I'll be alright.
I have to give her that though, that she was honest with it, because I think like, sorry, remind me your name?
Shelly?
Shelly. Yeah, she said some people come on here and act like, oh, I'm Christian. I'm that. No, she was brutally honest, and I love her for that. I remember watching that episode. I was like, oh, I like her. Yeah, like she's not ashamed of who she is.
Right.
I don't cook. You still want to be with me or you want to pop your balloon? I don't really care. So I like that. So yeah.
I don't clean.
So for the guys, is a woman who doesn't cook or cooks in debt, like, is that a deal breaker for you?
Over
Yes.
with.
Super
Oh,
Absolutely
Yes.
over with.
Super
She
duper.
cannot cook for me.
Are you serious?
Emphatically.
Gotta know how to
on
cook.
some real
Can
shit.
you?
Got to.
I was fake joking, but on some. So, if you're not cooking for
What
are
if
we
she's
doing?
a good cleaner? What if you
No matter.
and she takes the cars to the car wash?
Because if you can't cook, what are you supposed to do for our children? Like, we're not going to order food all the time. We're trying to save money.
Like,
Look, I can't cook, but I'm not finna cook. That's your job. That ain't your job. But
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
your
whoa.
job.
Okay. Whoa.
you just set us back like an entire century. I can't even listen to you right now. Like,
Both sides should know how to cook. He was snapping. He snapped in that one.
You had me and you lost me. Like,
But ladies, if
Yep.
we're listening, all the men, well, I didn't hear from James, but all the men said cooking is
Yeah, that's
a deal
important.
breaker.
That's important.
and see, this is black.
Wait a minute.
That's
So
all
I feel
men.
like,
No, it is not.
Hold on. Let's hear from Shelly.
I feel like, okay, if you want a woman that cooks and cleans and does the traditional thing, you should be doing the traditional man thing and providing.
You better be
and
plumbing.
doing everything
Yo,
on your
because
end.
I can do that.
Hold on.
But what I feel like is a lot of men nowadays, they expect women to do all these traditional things, but they're not doing all the traditional things as a man.
Not know how to
And
cook
you
is
want-
crazy.
No, not
Hey, what's the traditional
but,
things as men? What is that?
like providing,
We'll build a
right?
shed.
Like not only providing, right, taking care of the home, fixing things of that sort, like manly things, right? Like manly duties.
Oh.
So you want a man
And-
who? So you're saying if a woman has to cook, clean, all that stuff, a man should know how to do like what, like build stuff,
Build stuff,
fix
all
a
the
car.
yes, pay on
100%
car. If you don't fix the car, pay for the car to get fixed.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like do all the things that I feel like should be taken care of by a man.
Okay.
But nowadays, men want all the things that I feel like tradition, like the traditional woman should do, cook, clean,
Let's not say
all
men. That's
this.
just the dudes you choose to talk to.
All this.
That's
Wait
facts.
a minute.
That's
Wait a
facts.
minute. And y'all don't be doing the same thing. So that's just all I'm saying.
Alicia.
I have a question. Isn't cooking a life skill?
I was
like,
gonna
I'm not
say-
down to you for not being able to cook,
Yes.
but I was always
It
taught
is.
like men and women, everybody should be able to cook.
Yes.
And I know you
Yeah,
frying them eggs, baby, making that salad. But like, I feel like everybody should be able to cook.
Right.
Survival.
themselves.
Everybody need to be able to cook.
So, the word flashy was thrown around a lot with this contestant. Let's see why. Okay, so is it a yes for you for her?
No. I like her. She cool, but she said he was flashy, cause his pants. And I got him a $1.2 million watch, $400,000 chain. I know I'm flashy, so I don't know why she chose me. If he said he flashy cause his pants, so I don't think I'm at her type. I think maybe she liked me, but I don't think I'm her type. But I think you're a beautiful woman, and you my type. But if you say he was flashy, and I know I'm way flashier than him, I'm just gonna be real myself,
All right, so Mozzie
Got to the
VS.
stack.
You ended up popping your balloon on this young lady, even though you said she was your type. because she ended up saying, you know, in the end you're flashy, and you also believe you're flashy. Then you went on to go tell us about, you know, the price of all your jewelry.
Yeah.
You know, why
And they
did you
thought I
feel
was
the need to
scared.
disclose that?
I mean, I was just letting them know. They thought I was lying too, until like people really started like seeing who I was. But but yeah. I mean, she was cool. You know, we had fun after the show, and it was fun. You know, it's cool.
So you guys did hang out afterwards?
Yeah, we hung out. She was cool.
Oh.
That's Bay or no?
Oh nah, not babe.
You see, he took the cheeks.
That ain't babe.
He took a
We
piece.
hung out, you know, after the show, you know, kicked it.
Okay. But did you understand what she was saying on the
Hey.
show when she was talking about the flashiness and all of that?
Kinda, but not really. I just, you know, at the end of the day, I just think like with the other guy, she just didn't like the way he looked, honestly, and I just think she liked the way I look better, honestly. That's what I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. She just didn't want to say it, but you know, it is what it is.
All right, I see. So for the ladies here, like, are you guys into men who are all super flashy, got the jewels on?
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Well, she don't believe in God, so we don't. You know.
Oh!
No,
Shots fired!
Silly because immediately I'm
Shots
doing that.
fired!
Anyway,
Oh my God.
Yo.
Okay, so just to open it up to the ladies here. You know,
Ruthless.
are you guys attracted to men who are flashy like
Ruthless.
that, or would you want to date someone like super flashy, jewelry, all that?
I mean, I don't mind someone that's flashy. Hopefully, you ice me out.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when you are wearing, you know, change, flashy, whatever, like, that's who you are. Like, if you feel like you want to do that to show your personality, show who you are, like, you got it, why not? I don't think it's a problem. Because I feel like, me personally, I'm a person that likes to show up and show out. So if my man is showing up and showing out too,
Private jet.
She trying to hang out with boys too.
Yeah, man. You know.
Yeah.
He trying to hang out with both boys
I'm reminded
too.
every day that people are different. Like, we are different. I absolutely do not like a flashy man. I like my man simple, in a nice sweater, jeans, some
boring.
That's what I like.
We like the boring.
That's what I like. Like, that whole chain.
Enemies.
Your
Listen,
neck,
man.
eyes, all that.
Listen.
I'm not done.
Go
I'm
ahead,
not done.
go ahead, go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. Thank you. So the whole ice on your neck, your rings.
So you
all
want your
that
man
stuff.
pull up in a boring Toyota
You know what?
Corolla and
Carry on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We ride Rolls Royces, private jets.
I don't care what you got. You see what's
You
funny
know.
is that a simple man can have all those things.
You capping now. You yapping. No. You just talking.
Have you guys seen how Bill Gates and Steve Jobs dress?
The worst thing I hate when people say is rich people don't drive this and that. Rich people don't drive Lamborghini. Who drive Lamborghinis?
That's
then?
not what I'm saying.
No, we didn't say they don't drive.
Lamborghinis.
What do y'all know for real?
No, literally.
Hey, y'all don't know what Bill Gates drive. You don't know y'all. When last time y'all seen Bill Gates? Bill Gates don't know you.
I think let's let Uche finish. Let's let Uche finish. Guys, hold on.
He's got a point. Like, hey, you can't talk on something you ain't living the lifestyle to talk about. He living the lifestyle. He can talk that. Both of them two right there, they is living the lifestyle. They can talk as much shit as they want.
Let's let Uche finish.
I'm just saying, like, you guys dress like you're trying to make a point.
Yes.
We don't need to know that you have money from the way you look. You can still look very simple and have all those things, the Rolls Royce or whatever, Lamborghini, all that stuff. You can still have it. You don't gotta flash it out. That's what I don't like.
It's a regular day, man.
Yeah,
It's not even really flashy, man.
You know, showing.
It's called,
you have
this is what it's called. If you got it, you got it.
Simple.
If you don't, you don't.
You don't.
But I think there's
you
quiet.
can get it.
And then that difference.
If you got it, it's two different things.
Simple.
No bad.
You can have it, but still look simple, is what I'm saying.
That don't make
Quiet
no
luxury.
sense.
Simple.
You're talking
Uche.
about quiet luxury, though.
Thank you.
Quiet luxury is, yeah, sure, your sweater can be $1,000, but it doesn't have to be logoed out. I think there's levels to it. I do like a guy who puts it on. I like jewelry. I like diamonds. I like all that.
Right.
But it doesn't have to be super
Y'all
duper
say-
bust down on level 10,000.
Y'all say all that, and then when y'all see me, y'all be looking and choosing.
I know your neck
I
hurt
don't think that's the
from
thing,
all
though,
that.
because I don't
That's
want.
facts.
Yeah,
So you
I walk in the
Isn't that
room,
uncomfortable?
I walk in the room, I'ma shake it.
Your
Isn't that
topic of
uncomfortable?
conversation, yes,
Yo,
but
boring
you-
guy, he gonna be just sitting there looking crazy.
You think we're looking
hold
at
on,
you
guys.
because
Here's the
Wait,
thing. Here's the thing. I agree on one thing with Mazi. That's the original Mazi. This is a Mazi 2.0.
No.
Wait. I saw him
me no Mozzie 2.0. A Mozzie VS, that's, Mozzie, whatever.
That's one thing I agree with Mozzie. Apparently, Mozzie appears to own a Maserati. I happen to own a Maserati as well. I have a Maserati Levante, right? Yeah. I don't flash that on my social media. I have a Richard Mille. I didn't buy that with my own money. It was given to me by a high value network man.
What?
A high value friend.
Don't say that no more.
All right. Listen, I'll tell you this.
Hold on, man.
Don't say that. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
I don't know about those doctor factors no more. Hold on. Come on.
Right.
Okay, guys, please, one at a time.
I'll tell you, let me finish.
Go ahead, finish up, Dr. Des.
Original Mozzie. I went through, I watched his episodes. I listened to him. He appears to be a guy that knows how to carry himself. But when it comes to high value, you will not see a high value man on OnlyFans. That's number one.
What?
You will not see a high value man having an OnlyFans account. Number one. Listen, wait.
Hold on, everybody be quiet now.
Okay, go ahead, Dr.
Let me finish.
Let him cook.
I will land the plane and I'll have everybody have an opportunity to speak. A high value man, when you have things, resources, stability, financial resources, it doesn't shout, it doesn't scream. Like I said, I do have a Richard Mille piece. It is on my wrist. This watch is 70,000 USD.
That ain't real.
I didn't buy it with my money. I didn't buy it with my money, and I will not boast on that. However, when we're talking about high value, there's a difference between high value and flashy. We can have that conversation at the different time.
That's true.
Okay, thank you for that. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up and move on to. So that was Mozzie VS.
They felt triggered. Like they felt like their whole lifestyle was about to be pressured right there because they got status.
We're just talking about. Now we're going to talk about our other Mozzie here, who also got called flashy. Is she someone that's your type?
You ever been on a private jet before?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I want to find out.
No.
She lying. She lying for the show.
It's my teeth. It's in the grill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my teeth.
Oh, well.
It's 30K.
No, I'm just playing.
It's 30K in my mouth.
Hey.
Wow.
It's a house.
She like that.
All right, so Mozzie, on the show, you talked about your teeth, how much they cost. You talked about getting on yachts, all that stuff. Is that usually how you pick up ladies or how you get?
No, it's not. I just was having fun on the show.
Okay.
None of the girls on the show was my type. I don't even know why y'all put them up there with me anyway.
What is your type?
Not that.
So what is?
Somebody that's beautiful, got something going for herself, not up here with buck teeth, not a farmer. Y'all have farmers up there.
What?
Do it look like I'm close to a farm? No.
Foreigner? You said
farmers.
Farmers.
They up there milking cows and stuff like that.
That wasn't a lineup for you.
That didn't make any. It just didn't make any sense.
But he did his
so
research
I said,
after.
You know what? I'ma have fun, but I'ma still pop it. Let y'all know how I'm coming for real. Private jets, yeah. Everything I said is what's really going on. It's regular for me though.
So I know you said none of those ladies were your type. You said you look for a beautiful woman, a woman. I thought they were all beautiful.
They were
up there.
all beautiful, yes.
But.
Cap.
Yeah.
So you wanted celebrity
Ruthless.
lineup or what?
I mean, look at me and look at them. Does that make sense?
But you came on the show. You seen the show before?
I seen the show.
Okay, so to flip it back to the ladies, what did you all think of Mozzie's appearance when he came on the show? I know.
I mean, to be
Too
frank,
flashy.
I would not talk to either of these guys in like.
Be frank, I wouldn't talk to you that
There we go.
If you seen my lineup,
They were ready for that.
You wouldn't even talk to me at all. You see my lineup, you'd be like, yeah, I know I ain't even on his level.
Your disco ball ass.
Hey!
You look like Cisco when he brought the thong song. Like literally.
Oh my God.
You don't believe in God. You gotta strong Jamaican accent, but you ain't even from Jamaica. Like, what
are you talking about?
She's Jamaican.
You got this red lipstick on. You don't go with nothing. Your feet look like you've been walking all day on bricks. Like, let's just be real. You ain't high at all. Why they even send me? Why they even send me next? They shouldn't even send me next to you if you really want to know the truth.
They're ready for war.
Okay, guys.
I don't know why you
It's
coming
war.
here.
I wouldn't approach or talk to either of these guys because I'm not a fan of flashiness. I'm just not.
Because you know that I wouldn't talk to you.
Huh?
Because you know that I would not talk to you.
Well, thank God. Eh?
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking a question. Relax.
It's because I know you wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah, is that the reason
I don't know
why?
what's in your mind. I'm just saying I don't like flashiness, and
Do
if
you
I
feel
see
like you're not
flashy
good
guys,
enough
I
for
wouldn't
me?
talk to them. Huh?
Do you feel like you're not good enough for me?
She doesn't know you.
I don't care. I don't know you. I'm just giving my answer
Off
to her
of first
question.
impression, looking at me and you looking in the mirror, would you
Uh-huh.
feel like you would be appropriate for me?
Ooh.
I don't care.
Well, that's the answer.
You know what's so crazy?
She not ready to answer that. That's
She
wild.
showed me the last 5 guys she dated, they not even on my level. They not nowhere near
I
my
dated
level.
a surgeon and 2 lawyers, buddy, not a disco ball.
I made more money in one day than a lawyer making a year.
You're not my type, and I'm not yours. What's
you're
your
not-
problem?
but I'm just saying.
You're so offended that I don't like flashy.
I'm not offended.
Yes,
What-
you are because you're getting hissy. You're trying to hissy.
They're both offended.
So just to kind of bring it back to Mozzie. Mozzie, we heard you came to Phoenix in a helicopter. Let's take a look at that clip.
Yeah.
Wow. There goes security. Oh my God.
Wow. In 4K.
Not when you landed.
In 4K.
He told him, hey, folks, just turn on the jets real quick.
He really popped up in a helo, bro. He living a James Bond lifestyle. What the fuck going on?
All right, so I saw Uche's hand go up first. Go ahead, Uche.
James Bond lifestyle
This is
go
not to
crazy.
disrespect you.
Oh, here we go.
Let me finish. This is not to
Okay, sorry, guys. One person at a time, please. Go
This
ahead,
is
Uche.
not to disrespect you, but what makes you believe that I should not believe that that helicopter was parked and you got in, then recorded yourself getting out, and then got into the car? I thought I was gonna see this thing coming from the air, then landing, and then you coming out. You do all this for what? Is it just your lifestyle? Like that's just who you are? I'm curious.
I'm curious why you even talking to me.
Aren't we on the show?
Women hate him. Men want to be him. Bro, it's one of the moments, bro. Oh my God.
I'm asking a question. Like,
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real, and this is no disrespect. You cannot afford to talk to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real.
Why the disrespect?
No,
Oh my God.
It's not disrespect. No, it's not disrespect.
Oh my God.
No. I don't disrespect anybody.
No.
It's rude. That was
But
disrespectful.
seriously, how she came at me, she got this purse, she got these rings, she got these bracelets, this hair. It's just not making sense to talk to me.
Everybody, let's have respect for each other. Mozzie, have respect.
All
right.
Was that our husband?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's our
Okay, I
husband.
think Alicia, you had a question or a statement, or
It's kind of cold out. Why the robe versus a jacket? No shade. I just have a question. That's just.
Because it's Versace.
What about like a little Prada jacket? They make.
I don't
nice
want it. I like Versace. That's why I bought it.
Okay, well,
I
you
got
be nice.
I
now.
got some. All right.
don't drag this out too long, please.
Make it
Lord.
quick,
30
baby.
seconds, Doc.
not really.
Okay, go ahead.
45 max. Mozzie,
What?
you're a brother, okay?
Yeah, I know.
You're a brother. Yes. When we talk about high value, I want to differentiate. I want to make sure that we point out the things that separates a Mozzie from a Dr. Daz.
Look, you a doctor, right?
When you look at a Dr.
Wait,
Daz,
you a doctor, right?
yes.
How much money you got in your bank account right now?
Why is everything
Wow.
money with you?
Because that's all he has to offer.
Bloody hell.
That's all he has to offer. He can't talk more than that.
Wait,
Well, I
you
need to
wait.
stop
Let me
talking.
answer the question.
let's
Let me
let-
answer the question. Let me
Sorry,
answer
guys,
the question.
let's let
you
Dr.
don't need to
Des
talk
finish.
no more.
I want to answer
You
the
don't need to
question.
talk.
Go ahead, Dr. Des. Go
Red
ahead.
dress.
One at a time.
Don't talk.
Right?
Go ahead,
Mazi,
Dr.
Can I
Des.
answer your question? FBI,
Go
if
ahead,
you're
Doc.
listening, I want you to investigate and verify our sources of income. No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Hey, that's real hater activity. How dare you get the FBI on my case if I'm making millions, boy? You got me effed up, boy. I will walk right off the show. Hey,
Wait, guys, calm down. Everybody.
you a op for real. You a op, doctor.
I'm not answered yet.
Chill
I'm
out.
not finished. I'm not finished.
Okay, Dr. Des.
I'm not finished. There is something we call verifiable income, and there is something we call fraudulent activity. If you want to find out, hang on, let me land this plane. I'll land the plane, guys. Calm down.
You 12, bro.
Calm down, guys.
Yeah, he acting real informant.
Wait. Stupid. If you want to find out what I'm saying, Google the word hush puppy. See where he is. And then come and tell me about Mazi coming on a jet or supposedly, allegedly in a jet. But wait, I will answer this question one-on-one when the situation permits. But this is not the case for it. FBI.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay, Dr. Des. And then I think Jordan.
Jordan has fraud. So it don't matter. You just weird, gang. Like, what is you talking about?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Jordan.
That was pretty weird. I won't
Go
lie.
ahead, Jordan.
All right, my question to you is,
Yes,
who
I'm
recorded-
rich.
No, I didn't ask.
Oh, go ahead.
Who recorded that video for you? Like, did you ever record that? Like,
What video?
Like, the video, that one. Who recorded that?
What you mean, who? The cameraman.
How do you want to stand by?
Record a video.
Oh, no, you probably stand
How do you want to stand by?
You got a cameraman on standby everywhere you go.
You do YouTube or something?
Y'all don't see the security right there, the bodyguard?
No.
He flew here with me. I don't live here.
Wait, but if he flew here, then why is he on the ground outside of the helicopter?
Cause he can't fit in the helicopter.
Oh, but I thought, okay, my bad. I thought he flew here with you. I thought together.
Yeah, he was there waiting on me at the black truck that I got in.
Okay.
Why is this?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, he was at the black truck.
Okay.
Waiting.
So Mazi VS.
Yes.
You know, we see you're also, you know, our other flashy guy on the stage here.
I don't really like. I'm going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really like to consider myself flashy because
Okay.
flashy honestly is like broke.
But you're
like
educated.
you know. I'm not calling.
Hold on, wait, hold on, bro. Cause she just pointed at me.
Yeah.
Do we have a problem?
Sorry, Mazi, go ahead.
Why? You shouldn't be. You
We're
shouldn't
not
be
doing this.
laughing.
We're not doing this.
Yeah, you
Mazi
shouldn't be
VS, go
laughing.
ahead.
Ready for
I
war.
wasn't saying that about
Hold on.
nobody.
No disrespect, bro, but you shouldn't be laughing, white dress. You need to stop.
I'm not doing this with you,
Like,
sassy
stop.
pants. Relax.
Sassy Pants is crazy.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so like, I don't always like, you know, it's different between flashy and just showing your wealth. Like it's, you know, it's levels.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I don't really consider myself flashy because like flashy is like a dude just coming in like 5-10 chains and they just silver. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about nobody. I'm just. See, she's trying to make it like I'm talking about. I'm not talking about it. I'm just talking about it in general. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
you know, say yeah. Go ahead, but let's go ahead and answer your question. Ask your question.
No, you.
We can check the diamonds if they're real or not. It's facts.
Moisture
All
night
right,
passes
well,
the diamond tester.
Let's go
Bro,
ahead
they're all-
and wrap this up.
they're going crazy.
Our next segment, we're going to go over some of the contestants that came on BM Talks to Them. So we're going to actually have BM join us on the stage.
Trip to Vegas on a private jet.
I'm about to.
I do want to ask you, do you not think that you need to move on from this Des factor? Because clearly it hasn't worked. I'm basically trying to make you understand, right? If you watch that episode and you did not reflect on yourself, on how you acted, then you need to know that you are the problem.
Facts.
I agree.
You see, this is the thing. Okay, that's good. So what does that say? Did she come there to find friends? This is not pop the balloon and find friends. All right. So obviously, I
He
mean,
was
this
digging.
reunion so far has been absolutely. It's been wild. I did not expect this at all. A lot of
was
comments
war.
were made from so many people. I do ask for everybody to please keep it respectful. But I do want to start with Marzi. So obviously, Marzi, we saw you came on BM Talks to them. And everybody's seen it. The whole world has seen it. I've seen it. You've probably seen it. People keep sending me DMs every day. And so basically, you said that you was on a private jet. But the internet went and done its research. And it seems like they found a private jet that looks like the one that you was in. But the only difference with the one that they found is that one doesn't fly.
Damn.
So, she laughing again?
So, the one that they found, you can actually rent out on Peerspace for, I believe, for about $130 an hour.
Yeah.
All right, so can you please confirm to the world if you was on a real private jet?
At that point, I was not on a real private jet, really, because the real answer is I wasn't able to charter one at the time. It wasn't unavailable because it was the holidays. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I could have did it in my crib, in my Rolls Royce, any of my cars. I did it on purpose to get people's attention. You know what I'm saying? That's really the reason why I did it. But I do fly private jets all the time. I've been posting on my page. So, I mean, anybody can see that. But I did that on purpose, and it worked.
So basically, you're saying that you wanted attention from people.
I mean, I found it funny. I said, you know what? I'm finna get people attention, spark some interest, spark people, put fire up under them. And they did exactly what I thought they was gonna do.
At least he on the spot and coming clean.
Worked. But the whole time, I gotta let y'all know, like, nah, I really can go and spend $20,000 on the one-way anytime I want.
You know what? Let me actually say this, right? It's not even the fact that you rented a photo studio that's a private jet. It's the fact that you lied. Because you said that you was about to fly to Vegas to do some sports betting. Right? So obviously, in our minds, we're thinking that this is the style, this is your life, this is how you live, this is how you
It wasn't a lie. I mean, it was entertainment.
No, but this is the thing, right? This show, people come on the show and people are finding love, people are getting engaged, people are getting married soon. This is a real show. So this is the thing, right? If you could say that this is entertainment for you, right? You do know that words can make you, but at the same time, it could also break you. By you lying about something like that, how do we know that any of it is real?
I'm flying private jets all the time. They say my cars are rented. I drive my cars all the time. They say my clothes are this, fake, whatever. I'm in the stores all the time. I might not even document everything I do. I literally did that on purpose, period. You want to get on a private jet with me? Give me half on the flight, we gone. I got an account, a jet card, all type of stuff going on. You got to put $100,000 in just to even get a jet card. So, I mean, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, we could do it. But ain't nothing cap about me. I understand what I did for the catch up or whatever. It was entertainment. I did it on purpose. I had an idea. But people was like, man, do that. People gonna pay attention to you, whatever. I did it. That's that.
Okay, so you never came on the show to find love?
I mean, if it happened, it happened.
So you never came
I
on the show?
wasn't gonna find love with the
so
girls.
you never came on the show to find love?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't come on the show to not find love. I came on the show to see what was gonna happen.
So if you found love, you would have been happy, right?
100%.
Okay. So this is a real experience, you feel me? Now, obviously, like I said, it's not the fact that you rented out a photo studio. You can rent out a photo studio. It's the fact that, like, people was thinking that you was flying to Vegas. Like, for instance, right, everyone here, we are all the same. I don't care what you have. I do not care. Everybody is the same. We are all gonna end up down there buried. So that's what I'm saying. We all have to have respect for each other, understand that whoever doesn't have, they might have one day. You feel me? So when you come on the show, just have a open mind that you're gonna find all types of people, but we should all be respected the same way.
But look, I don't want y'all to think like, oh, I was ever trying to pop it in the first place. I was really just telling the truth. Like, when I went on the show, I'm like, hey, this is what I do. This is really what I do. Like, I fly private jets. I be on yachts, in clubs, popping bottles. Everything I said I do is what I really do for real. So I wasn't actually trying to pop it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole private jet situation with the catch-up, the truth really is I wasn't able to charter a jet because it was a holiday season when you did the show. That's facts. I tried. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. They're like, man, well, what you gonna do? Well, you should do this. It was an idea from somebody else, and I ran with it. So I found it as entertainment. That's really what happened. This is the honest to God truth.
You really digging into Buddy right there. Let's see what the next one's talking about.
All right, so let's move on. Let's play this next clip from some of the girls on episode 35.
So we went out to eat, and then we went out to the club after.
Are you coming here to really to find love? Are you coming to look for your person? Or are you coming for entertainment? And then once it's over, oh, we're the cast of this episode. Let's party. This is not pop the balloon and find friends.
He digging.
So when I say this is not pop the balloon or find friends, I was referring to people coming on the show. For example, I heard there was something I saw on live. Somebody sent me a bunch of lives from Mars's episode, Marcy VS. You know what that is about?
Nah, but real shit, bro. If y'all trying to watch the rest of that, just click the link. It's gonna be in the description. But what he trying to basically get, he trying to really dig in and be the serious part of it. Cause like a lot of us, we ain't taking this love thing seriously, and a lot of them on there, they ain't taking it serious, and he ready to dig in their mom. But hey, that was war. They really was trying to go to war for their own. They were standing on business. That was very entertaining. I like it.